How to become a high-value person. Hello, and thank you for tuning back in. In today's episode, let's explore the fascinating realm of valuable individuals. What exactly do we mean when we say someone is of high value? Let's begin. Building up your self-worth and earning the respect of others around you are keys to being a person of great value. It's not enough to succeed in the eyes of others. You must also cultivate positive traits inside yourself that add to your sense of fulfillment and contentment in life. Very valuable people are those who exude optimism, positivism, and charm. They attract others with their charisma and encourage them to be their best selves through the virtue of their example. However, the road to becoming a valuable human being is not always smooth. It calls for introspection, growth, and a desire to test one's limits. It takes a willingness to learn and adapt, as well as a lot of hard work to become a valuable human being. Good news, everybody can develop into a valuable member of society. The characteristics and features that make someone of great value may be developed by anybody, regardless of their origin or history, given enough time and effort. The science underlying developing into a valuable individual is the topic of today's video. So if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, then you're in the right place. Before we dive in, please press that red button to subscribe to our channel and comment, "I've subscribed," so we can thank you. Number 5. Self-awareness. Possessing a healthy sense of self-awareness is a hallmark of a highly valuable individual. Self-awareness is knowing one's own capabilities and limitations, as well as one's own inner thoughts, emotions, and motives. When you have a healthy dose of self-awareness, you can take an impartial look at yourself and make adjustments that will improve your life. How would you describe yourself? Do you really know who you are? Start by thinking deeply about who you are and where you've been up to this point in your life. Meditation, writing in a notebook, or even just going for a stroll in the park are all great ways to do this. Consider what you care about, what you value, and what you want out of life. Try not to avoid getting in touch with your true feelings. Seeking out the perspectives of others is another method for expanding one's own understanding. Ask your friends their opinion on things that concern your own personal growth, so that you may learn both your strengths and weaknesses. You should solicit the opinions of those that are close to you. To learn how people see you from their point of view is a terrific strategy. In short, try to be more aware. Mindfulness is the skill of paying attention in the present moment without attaching meaning to one's ideas or feelings. You may learn more about yourself and get more insight into your thoughts and emotions by doing this. Increased self-awareness leads to increased self-esteem, improving decision-making, and deeper, more meaningful connections with others. It's a necessary stepping stone on the road to becoming a valuable human being. Keep in mind that you will never arrive at a place of complete self-awareness. It's worth the time and effort it takes to cultivate this trait. Keep questioning who you are and where you're going, and always push to improve. Number 4. Emotional intelligence. High-value individuals also tend to have a high level of emotional intelligence. What does being emotionally intelligent mean? The capacity to perceive, interpret, and control one's own and other people's emotional states. Increasing your emotional quotient begins with developing your capacity for empathy. To have empathy is to feel and comprehend what other people are going through. Thinking of another person requires you to put yourself in their position and try to understand the world as they do. Getting better at being empathetic will help you get along better with other people and make deeper connections with them. Emotion regulation is another important facet of emotional intelligence. Recognizing the onset of intense emotions and developing effective coping mechanisms are necessary steps. Activities such as deep breathing, meditation, exercise, or talking to a reliable friend or therapist might all help in this regard. Last but not least, practice your people skills. People of high worth tend to be articulate and empathetic. Engage in attentive listening, have an open mind, and don't be afraid to speak your thoughts while interacting with people. If you work on your emotional intelligence, you may better handle life's difficulties, forge lasting bond with others, and succeed in any endeavor you do. There's a learning curve, but the benefits make it worthwhile. Always keep in mind that being kind or polite is not the same thing as having emotional intelligence. Being emotionally knowledgeable and self-aware applies to many facets of life. If you keep doing it, you'll see that your EQ is growing by leaps and bounds. Number 3. Confidence. We've heard the phrase, confidence is key on multiple occasions, haven't we? Gaining confidence is crucial if you wish to develop into a valuable individual. When you believe in yourself, you are more inclined to take chances, stand up for what you believe in, and work hard to achieve your objectives. So the question is, how can one go about bolstering their self-assurance? One useful tactic is to zero in and polish one's existing set of abilities. If you know your strengths, you can better believe in your own skills. Think about your best qualities and how you may put them to use in advancing your objectives. Getting out of your comfort zone is a great way to test your limits and gain self-confidence. Taking risks, attempting something new, or making a statement when you may otherwise keep quiet are all examples of this. To put it another way, when you challenge yourself in this manner, you'll begin to realize that you're capable of more than you could ever have imagined. Consciously modifying your internal dialogue is also crucial. Your self-talk may have a significant effect on your confidence. Use affirmations like, "I can accomplish this," and "I am competent and strong" to motivate oneself. Positivity and assurance might increase as a result. Having supportive people in your life is a terrific way to boost your self-confidence. Avoid spending time with individuals who pull you down or cause you to question your own growth, and instead, surround yourself with positive, encouraging people. You'll have a greater self-assurance and success if you surround yourself with positive people. Taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself are both important. Taking care of your body and mind will make you stronger and more capable of dealing with adversity. Furthermore, be kind to yourself and show self-compassion if you find yourself in a difficult situation. Keep in mind that developing confidence is not an instantaneous or effortless endeavor. You may cultivate the self-assurance necessary to grow into a person of high worth by committing to a plan of action, recognizing and building upon your strengths, recognizing and addressing any negative self-talk, and engaging in regular self-care and self-compassion practices. Number 2, resilience. Being resilient is one of the most crucial skills you can develop to become a high valuable human being. The ability to recover quickly from setbacks, accept and embrace change, and press on in the face of adversity. These are all hallmarks of resilience. So how can you strengthen your ability to bounce back? Reframing how you think about difficulties is a good place to start. Try to look at setbacks not as defeats, but as challenges to overcome. This new outlook might help you be more optimistic and proactive while facing difficulties. Strengthening one's social network is also crucial to achieving resilience. Having someone you can turn to for support and guidance when times get tough might help you maintain your resilience. These people can help you see things in a fresh light or come up with a novel approach to an old challenge. In addition to surrounding yourself with positive people, prioritizing your own physical and emotional well-being is crucial. Including in this category are activities like obtaining adequate rest, eating well, maintaining a regular exercise routine, and learning and using mindfulness techniques. Taking care of your mental and physical health makes you more resilient to stress and difficulties. Increasing your resilience via education is another option. Increase your skill set so that you can take on new tasks and adjust more easily to shifting circumstances. Furthermore, expanding one's knowledge is a proven method of bolstering both self-esteem and career prospects. Last but not least, learn to be versatile and adaptable. The ability to roll with the punches and adjust to new circumstances is a crucial part of being resilient. To do so, you may need to adopt a more adaptable approach to planning, be receptive to novel ideas, or even take some moderate risks. Number 1, authenticity. Being one's genuine self in the world is a crucial step in developing into a valuable individual. You can tell when someone is being genuine because they're not attempting to pretend to be someone they're not. Instead, you accept yourself exactly as you are and stand firm in your convictions. What steps may you take to develop your own genuineness? First, you should consider your own priorities and core beliefs. You'll be more authentic and in line with your values if you know what they are, and that comes from having a firm grasp on your own ethos. Relinquishing the pursuit of approval from others is one path toward developing genuine relationships. Those who are always trying to please other people seldom act authentically. Instead, work on believing in yourself and supporting your decisions. This involves going against the grain and making decisions based on your gut, rather than on what you believe other people want from you. Vulnerability is another key component of authenticity. This entails letting others see the real you, flaws and all, and acknowledging when you need assistance. Being open and honest with people demonstrates that you are not scared to be who you really are, and it also opens the door to more meaningful interactions. Being honest with yourself and other people is just as crucial as being vulnerable. In other words, don't put on a mask or appear to be someone you're not while interacting with other people. Being truthful lays the groundwork for genuine connections with people and earns your trust and admiration. In the end, being genuine is being at ease in your own skin and presenting yourself to the world as you really are. By honing this trait, you may enrich your life with meaningful relationships and adventures and rise to the top of your field. To sum up, being a valuable individual entails fostering characteristics that add worth to one's life and the lives of the people around you. It's not enough just to become well-known or successful. You also need to cultivate traits that add to your well-being and pleasure on this inside. Being a valuable individual is possible, but it takes introspection, growth, and the bravery to try new things. Self-awareness, emotional intelligence, sincerity, and confidence are all hallmarks of a valuable individual. It takes time and effort to cultivate these qualities, but the benefits are well worth it. If you work on developing traits associated with high value, you may encourage others around you to improve themselves by spreading your own aura of assurance, optimism, and charm.